Have you ever imagined a country where the tallest women in the world fix their own houses and even pay for their own dates? A place where lush green bridges aren't just for people, but also serve as safe crossings for wildlife over busy highways? Or a fairy tale village with no cars at all, just graceful little boats gliding along canals and charming wooden bridges that look like they came straight out of a storybook? If those images spark your curiosity, then join us as we explore the Netherlands, a small country full of wonders and unique quirks that go far beyond the typical windmills and tulips. This isn't just a journey through famous landmarks, but an adventure into the heart of a culture and way of life that makes the Netherlands unlike anywhere else on Earth. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button so we can meet again in the next video. And don't forget to drop a comment below about what you love most about this fascinating country. The Netherlands, a small gem tucked away in northwestern Europe, covers just around 42,000 square kilometers. Yet it's an economic powerhouse, boasting one of the wealthiest and most developed economies in the world. One of the most remarkable and perhaps surprising geographic facts about the Netherlands is that nearly 1/3 of its land lies below sea level. But the Dutch have built the most impressive flood defense system in the world, known as the Delta Works, a colossal engineering project often hailed as the eighth wonder of the modern world. It's hard to believe, but just about 100 years ago, central Netherlands still had sandy deserts, highlighting the astonishing transformation of its landscapes. With a temperate climate and comfortable temperatures ranging from 0 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius depending on the season, the Netherlands is an ideal year-round travel destination. Statistics show that the country enjoys around 125 days each year without a single drop of rain nationwide, making it perfect for outdoor adventures. By 2025, the population is expected to surpass 18 million. Despite being one of the most densely populated countries on Earth, the Netherlands embraces diversity with a large number of immigrants. While Dutch is the official language, the majority of people here speak English fluently. This makes the Netherlands one of the most welcoming and accessible countries for international travelers. The country also prides itself on being a global leader in transportation, high-tech agriculture, and innovation. The Port of Rotterdam, once the busiest seaport in the world for decades, stands as a testament to the nation's robust economic standing. Thanks to these strengths, the Netherlands consistently ranks in the top 10 countries with the highest per capita income and is a founding member of NATO, the EU, and the OECD. The Dutch work fewer hours than most other nations, giving them more time for personal and family life. It's common to see them carrying their own shopping bags, reflecting their independence and eco-conscious mindset. The cost of living in the Netherlands is quite reasonable compared to the quality of life. Monthly expenses typically range from $2,200 to $2,700, which is well balanced with their average income of about $5,500. You'll quickly notice a different rhythm of life, especially in the capital, Amsterdam. If Paris is the city of lights, then Amsterdam is the capital of freedom and a surprisingly laid-back lifestyle. Cobblestone streets wind around tranquil canals, where over 2,500 houseboats float peacefully, creating a scene that feels like a living painting. The city has 1,280 bridges, all built on wooden piles, forming a unique network of land and water transportation. Here, cars don't rule the roads like they do in most major cities. Bicycles are truly king. The Netherlands has twice as many bikes as cars, with over 23 million bicycles for a population of just over 17 million. You'll see everyone from students to 80-year-olds leisurely cycling under tree-lined avenues. There are over 15,000 kilometers of dedicated bike paths, including a one-of-a-kind suspended roundabout in Eindhoven made just for cyclists. This clearly shows the country's commitment to green transportation. The Netherlands was also the first country in the world to introduce solar-powered bike lanes. To further promote sustainable mobility, there's an EV charging station every 50 meters, and the country plans to ban the sale of gasoline and diesel cars by 2030. Despite the chilly winters, many Dutch men in Amsterdam confidently stroll around in shorts, a humorous yet charming display of resilience and optimism. By day, the city buzzes with flea markets, outdoor cafes, and flower-covered bridges. By night, it transforms colorful lights reflect on the canals, while bars, clubs, and street performances bring the city to life in a truly unique way. Giethoorn, the charming village known as the car-free Venice, is a place where all you hear are birds singing and the gentle lapping of water. Boats and bicycles are the main modes of transport here. What makes it even more unique is its 170 wooden bridges and centuries-old thatched roof houses. The village was formed from waterlogged peat bogs, giving rise to its one-of-a-kind canal system. Quiet electric boats glide smoothly across the water, and in the summer, blooming flowers turn Giethoorn into a scene straight out of a movie. In the old part of town, addresses are often marked by the nearest canal or bridge. And don't be surprised if buying a home here comes with a boat instead of a parking spot. When talking about the Netherlands, it's impossible not to mention the natural beauty and independence of its people. Statistically, the Dutch are among the tallest in Europe, with an average height of about 170 centimeters for women and 183 centimeters for men. Interestingly, despite their tall stature, they often maintain a slim and athletic build like true cyclists, a familiar image across Dutch streets. Dutch women typically favor minimal makeup, simple ponytails, a natural look, and carry themselves with confidence. One cultural aspect that might surprise international visitors is the concept of going Dutch. On a romantic date, don't be caught off guard if a Dutch woman smiles and insists on paying for her own meal. This isn't awkward or unromantic. It's a thoughtful gesture that reflects their values of fairness, financial independence, and self-respect. Even in relationships, Dutch women often continue this habit as a sign of respect toward their partner. Though strong and independent, many Dutch women are also open to making friends or even marrying foreigners. With their cheerful, practical, and straightforward nature, they easily form international connections. Another interesting trait is that the Dutch generally don't appreciate surprise visits. They prefer planned meetups as a sign of respect for their time and personal space. Dutch people are known for their direct and honest communication style, which helps build clear and transparent relationships. A symbol that is both rustic and unique to the Netherlands, deeply tied to its culture and even love, is the wooden clog, or klompen. Each traditional pair is carved from a single block of wood, usually willow or poplar, two soft, lightweight yet durable types of wood. These clogs were designed to resist mud and cold water, making it easier for farmers to work comfortably outdoors. What's even more special is the deep cultural meaning these clogs hold in Dutch tradition. Instead of giving rings or fancy bouquets, Dutch men traditionally gifted wooden clogs to their fiancées on the day of their engagement. In many cultures, feet are considered sacred and symbolic of a woman's beauty. When a man is allowed to see and touch a woman's bare feet, it signifies her acceptance of a lifelong bond. Building on this belief, the Dutch view feet as symbols of charm and intimacy, making clogs an essential token in engagement rituals. Brightly painted clogs with heart motifs are also symbols of love and loyalty between couples. Today, wooden clogs are still handcrafted in about 12 traditional workshops, producing over 3 million pairs each year, mainly for tourists. Each region in the Netherlands has its own unique styles and designs of klompen. Some pairs are even hand-painted with intricate details and can fetch thousands of dollars if you're looking to collect them. Klompen once set a Guinness World Record for the largest wooden clog parade. There are even fun clog races. In some of the country's charming old villages, you can find giant wooden clogs up to 1.8 meters tall, perfect for tourist photos. The Netherlands is not only famous for its natural beauty, but also a paradise of unique festivals. Did you know there's one day each year when the entire country turns into a vibrant sea of orange? That day is King's Day, Koningsdag, the most iconic national celebration of orange, held on April 27th. On this day, cities like Amsterdam transform into massive street markets, filled with smiles, music, and the color orange in every corner. Orange is the color of the Dutch royal family, tied to the House of Orange-Nassau, and wearing bright orange clothing on this day is a show of patriotism and honor to the monarchy. Interestingly, the Dutch flag red, white, and blue, if rotated 90 degrees to the left, becomes the French flag. A fun little detail that often goes unnoticed. But King's Day is just the beginning. The Netherlands is a haven for quirky and unforgettable festivals. At the Alkmaar Cheese Market, held every Friday from April to September, you'll witness cheese vendors in traditional outfits carrying wheels of cheese weighing between 13 to 18 kilograms on wooden stretchers. It's a quintessentially Dutch scene that fascinates international visitors. In April, the Bloemencorso Bollenstreek Flower Parade, the largest flower parade in Europe, stretches over 42 kilometers from Noordwijk to Haarlem, creating a breathtaking river of vibrant blooms. From March to May, the Keukenhof Gardens in Lisse open to showcase over 7 million flowers, a dazzling paradise brought to life. Every 5 years, the Sail Amsterdam Festival gathers hundreds of historic ships and sailboats, turning the city's canals into a spectacular maritime display. On New Year's Eve, fireworks worth around 65 million euros light up the sky, creating a stunning visual show. And on May 4th, the Netherlands observes its National Remembrance Day, honoring victims of war. At exactly 8 p.m., a 2-minute nationwide silence is held, a profound gesture of respect for history. Among all the cities in the Netherlands, Delft stands out like a vivid painting, a perfect blend of timeless charm, refined elegance, and modern vibrancy. This city is the birthplace of Johannes Vermeer, the 17th century master painter best known for the iconic work, Girl with a Pearl Earring. Delft is also world-renowned for its Delft blue ceramics, exquisite blue and white pottery handcrafted since the 17th century, still beloved by collectors from New York to Tokyo. Visitors can explore Royal Delft, a ceramic workshop with over 400 years of history, where artisans hand-paint each design just as they did centuries ago. Walking along the winding canals and crossing flower-adorned arched bridges in the market square, you'll feel the peaceful yet captivating rhythm of life in Delft. Here, a slower pace is part of the culture. People leisurely sit at cafes watching the water flow by. Students cycle through narrow old streets, and shopkeepers greet every customer like an old friend. Grote Markt Square, the heart of the city, is not only a place to admire the majestic Nieuwe Kerk, New Church, but also a stage for flea markets, street music, flower festivals, and vibrant community events. In a quiet corner, a statue of Vermeer stands silently by the path, a gentle reminder that Delft is not just a city, but a symphony of memories, art, and a rich, fulfilling way of life. There's something truly remarkable and unique about the Netherlands. It's home to special green bridges built just for wildlife. Even more impressively, the Dutch are passionate animal lovers, and the Netherlands is the only country in the world that has its own national dog. The government has consistently introduced timely policies to prevent harm to pets and enforce strict animal protection laws, ensuring that not a single stray cat or dog is left wandering the streets. Since the 1980s, the Netherlands has been a pioneer in building ecoducts, elevated wildlife crossings, over highways that allow animals to migrate safely. This groundbreaking initiative has grown into the most extensive of its kind in the world. Today, there are over 600 wildlife bridges, tunnels, and eco-crossings across the country, more than anywhere else, at a cost of billions of dollars. One of the most iconic is the Natuurbrug Zanderij Krijlu, a green bridge stretching 0.8 kilometers long. wide enough for deer, foxes, badgers, and hundreds of other species to cross together. These crossings are covered with forests, grass, and small streams, creating a completely natural environment for wildlife. What's more, they are soundproofed and unlit to avoid disturbing the animals' sense of safety. Some smaller tunnels have even been specially built for frogs, turtles, and snakes to cross during their breeding seasons. In the southern part of the Netherlands, Kinderdijk appears like a dream come true, a village full of charm, with quaint old houses, vibrant gardens, and the relaxed pace of local life. Recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site since 1997 for its historical beauty and ingenious water management system, Kinderdijk, meaning children's dike, also preserves a touching legend about a floating cradle. The windmills here are powered by natural wind, and in the past, the position of their sails served as an ancient form of communication. Covering just about 2.3 square kilometers, Kinderdijk attracts over 400,000 visitors each year and is especially breathtaking during the illuminated windmill nights in September, when all 19 windmills light up in a magical display. Dutch coffee culture is truly unique. A coffee shop doesn't necessarily sell coffee. If you're looking for authentic espresso, head to a traditional coffee house. Offering coffee is an important social custom and is almost always accompanied by a small cookie. Black coffee and milk coffee are the most popular, enjoyed at any time of the day. The Dutch consume an average of 4 cups a day, 8.4 kilograms per year, ranking among the top coffee consumers in the world. They prefer to relax at outdoor cafes, are not big fans of coffee to go, and major coffee festivals elevate coffee drinking to an art form. Located on the Singel, Amsterdam's oldest canal, Bloemenmarkt is the only floating flower market in the world, having flourished since 1862. What makes it truly special is that all the shops are situated on charming barges moored along the water, creating a vibrant and colorful scene all year round. Step into Bloemenmarkt and you'll be surrounded by an eternal spring with hundreds of flower varieties from the famous Dutch tulips, orchids, and daffodils to rare and exotic seeds. The market is so popular that it sells millions of flower bulbs each year, spreading Dutch blooms across the globe. During Christmas season, the atmosphere turns even more festive with Christmas trees and brightly colored decorations. Bloemenmarkt isn't just a tourist hotspot, it's also a favorite photo spot for international influencers, thanks to its incomparable floral backdrop. Visiting this market means you're not only enjoying the beauty of flowers, but also strolling through one of Amsterdam's most vivid layers of living history. With a strong passion for history, the Netherlands proudly holds the highest museum density in the world, with tourist information centers in most cities to help travelers explore with ease. Start with Keukenhof, the world's largest flower garden, featuring over 7 million tulips blooming every spring. It's often referred to as the Disneyland of flowers. If you're a nature lover, the Hoge Veluwe National Park, spanning 54 square kilometers, is your perfect getaway. It's also home to the Kröller-Müller Museum, which houses the second largest Van Gogh collection in the world. Don't miss Efteling, the oldest theme park in the Netherlands, where you'll step into a magical fairy tale world. And finally, the Royal Palace of Amsterdam, the historical heart of the country, is open to the public, showcasing opulent ballrooms and regal splendor. Another uniquely Dutch concept that sets the Netherlands apart is gezellig, a word that doesn't have a direct English translation, but perfectly captures the warm, joyful, connected, and cozy spirit of Dutch life. Any moment or space, be it a snug cafe, an intimate conversation, or simply sitting quietly together, can be described as gezellig. From young to old, everyone in the Netherlands seeks out gezelligheid in daily life, especially in the traditional brown cafes of Amsterdam. The Dutch value creating cozy spaces with candles, soft lighting, and gentle curtains. Unlike Denmark's hygge, which leans more toward personal solitude, gezellig emphasizes human connection. To the Dutch, True happiness is measured by whether something feels gezellig. The Netherlands is also known for its small yet livable cities and highly efficient public transportation. Even small towns like Haarlem, population 160,000, or Leiden, have lively pedestrian-friendly city centers. Streets are designed to slow down car traffic with safe crosswalks and pedestrian islands. This stands in sharp contrast to many North American cities, where wide, car-dominated roads make walking or cycling hazardous. The Netherlands has shown that to become a bike-friendly country, reducing car dominance is more important than just building expensive cycling infrastructure. A trip to places like Lent, a suburb of Nijmegen, reveals just how safe cycling can be for the whole family, even along suburban streets lined with homes. These suburban routes often limit through traffic from cars, creating ideal paths for cycling without the need for dedicated bike lanes. Even in smaller towns like Aalsmeer, population 27,000, or Diepenheim, fewer than 3,000 residents, you'll still find residential roads designed to slow traffic, lined with charming houses and people of all ages riding bikes everywhere. A great example is a bus stop in a village of just 265 people in Utrecht, with buses running every 12 minutes and even equipped with bike racks showing a thoughtful approach to rural transport. The earliest form of public transportation in the world can also be traced back to the Netherlands in the 17th century, when passenger boats traveled to fixed destinations on scheduled times and people knew exactly when they'd arrive. The Netherlands is also a nation of great inventions. Did you know that the compact disc, microscope, telescope, mercury thermometer, and even the artificial heart all originated in this small country? It's a testament to the fact that the Netherlands isn't just a land of tradition, but also a hub of scientific and technological innovation. It's one of the most livable countries in the world. The Dutch enjoy one of the highest life expectancies globally. According to a 2007 UNICEF report, the Netherlands is one of the best countries for children to grow up in. Crime rates are so low that many prisons have been shut down due to a lack of inmates. Dutch cuisine, while not overly elaborate, has its own charm and distinctive character. One of its sweetest icons is the stroopwafel. Two thin waffle layers filled with rich caramel syrup. Fun fact, the Dutch love placing it on top of a hot cup of coffee, letting the steam soften the caramel into a warm, sweet kiss during winter. On the adventurous side, you can try herring raw pickled fish for a fresh taste of the sea. In cafes, you'll often find bitterballen golden fried balls of beef stew served with mild mustard, perfect for sharing with friends. If you have a sweet tooth, Poffertje's mini fluffy pancakes with butter and powdered sugar will melt your heart. During cold winter months, nothing beats a bowl of erboten soap, Dutch pea soup, with smoky sausage. And to end on a sweet note, a thick slice of Dutch apple tart loaded with apples and whipped cream will transport you to the cozy, flavorful world of European desserts. And here's a fun food fact. Orange carrots exist today because the Dutch cultivated them in honor of William of Orange, the prince who led the Dutch revolt for independence. We hope these discoveries have given you a fresh and deeper perspective on this enchanting country. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What do you find most fascinating about the Netherlands? Is there something else you'd like to learn about this country? And do you think the Netherlands is a place everyone should experience at least once? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like, and share this video to support us.